Not bad for a kid from the slums. My wife picks all this out. She's got an eye. So, who's the dame that's got me up at 8:43?
Excuse me, sir?
You said you're in love, I assume. It's a dame.
Oh, she's a wonderful girl. From a fine, wealthy family. And I'm going to propose to her this morning.
Ain't love grand? Well, you got my blessings. Congratulations to you and your new bride.
But I can't marry her. Not unless I can give her the kind of life that her parents did.
Well, dump her. She sounds like a gold digger.
Oh, no, sir. She's just the opposite. Very kind and sweet, down to earth.
Well, I can see this dame's got you wrapped around her little finger, huh? Okay. How much you making?
$400 a month.
How much you want to be making?
$1,400 a month. You can take a few minutes to think it over.
I have thought it over. Get the hell off my atrium at Big Anthony. We're alive to hear this.
On the grave of my father, I never wanted to upset you. But you have no idea how tough it is for two young people starting out these days. As I was saying last night to Mr. Lipinski.
Lipinski?
Yes, Mr. Myron Lipinski.
Lucky Lipinski the gangster? How can you associate with such a lowlife?
He's looking for a new accountant. His last one died in his sleep.
Oh, you don't think that bum would shoot him while he's awake, do you, the cheap hood?
He's not that cheap, sir. Mr. Lipinski is willing to pay me the $1,400 a month.
Backstabbing weasel. He'd love to get his meat hooks into one of my boys. All right, I'll pay $1,200.
Oh, Mr. Provolone, I am touched by your faith in me.
I should have had this mug in collections. He's not an accountant. He's a shakedown artist.
Now I can count on this $1,200 a month.
Yeah, you got it. Go propose.
Mr. Provolone, it is my honor to ask for your daughter's hand in matrimony.
Pardon me?
Yes, your daughter is the one I love.
My daughter? How do you know my daughter?
We met at Club 33.
In a speakeasy?
It's a very respectable speakeasy.
Couldn't even pick one that bought my beer.
Boss, get a hold of yourself. Let me take care of him.
Are you still packing? Fork it over. Fork. We're not in that business anymore. At noon, we become bankers.
Can I get up now, Mr. Provolone?
Sorry I lost my temper.
No problem.
It is with the greatest humility that I ask to marry your daughter.
On a lousy $1,200 a month, she deserves better.
Yes, she deserves a husband who makes $1,400.
She'll get one, and it won't be you. Connie, bring me a Briashki.
That's Aldo's job.
Well, then get Aldo to do it.
Yes, boss.
Don't call me boss.
Sorry, boss.
And as for you, you think I'm gonna let you marry my daughter for her money?
Mr. Provolone. I don't love your daughter for her money, and I can prove it.
Yeah? How?
When I marry her, I plan to give her my entire fortune.
How much can a Goomba like you have?
$48,642.30.
Now, how did you say 50 grand or 400 a month?
I stole it from you.
You what? You walk into my house and tell me you stole 50 G's from me?
This gink. You want I should bump him?
Give me that gat, Aldo. You know what I told you. You're a butler now. Buttle.
That piece has been in the family for years.
Quit squawking. Now, I'm waiting for an explanation.
Maybe I should start from the beginning.
Just start from where you stole my money.
When I first took over as your accountant, your books were a mess.
They don't sound like they're in no great shape now. Damn, a double negative.
Your overhead was high, and your net profits were low. I changed all that.
I sent you a fruit basket for Christmas, didn't I?
I took all the profits from your protection rackets and used them to upgrade your bootlegging operation. Now, that allowed me to cut the costs on your beer a dime a bottle.
Sure, you were fattening me up for the kill.
And a strange thing happened. I made a slight clerical error.
Was that the one that cost me $50,000?
Don't get ahead of the story.
Oh, excuse me.
It was a simple mistake in addition. On the books, I accidentally lowered your costs by a nickel instead of a dime. Now, when I realized my mistake, I went to speak to you about it.
I don't remember that.
You were in Chicago. It was St. Valentine's Day.
Zip it.
I remember it was St. Valentine's Day because that's the day I met your daughter.
In Vendetti's speakeasy, I'll kill her.
It was love at first sight. And that's when I turned that 5-cent error into the key to my happiness. I hid it on the books and beefed up petty cash. And I knew that a big man like Angelo Provolone wouldn't begrudge his future son-in-law a nickel, which I planned to give to your daughter anyway.
This guy is beautiful. He flatters you to your face while he sticks a knife in your back.
I'm not proud of what I've done, Mr. Provolone. But I'd do it all over again to capture your daughter's heart.
You really love her that much, huh?
Oh, yes, sir.
Does she know about the stuff you've been doing here?
No, sir.
Does she love you?
Oh, yes, I'm sure of that. In fact, she's even given me proof.
Proof? What proof?
Aldo!
What are you calling him for?
I think you're gonna need some more bicarbonate.
Why?
Now, keep in mind, Mr. Provolone, this is 1931. We're all sophisticated adults here, right?
This doesn't bode well.
Your daughter and I are lovers.
What? Pop this guy!
Wait, boss, we can't have a stiff in the house with company coming.
He's right. It ain't proper.
The last thing I ever wanted to do was upset you.
Why should I be upset? You wake me up in the morning and tell me you're stealing my money and sleeping with my daughter? You guys see anything to be upset about? You're lucky you didn't upset me today. If you didn't upset me like this yesterday, you'd be wearing a cement kimono.
You don't have to give me your answer right now.
Good! Because I want to talk to my sweet little girl first, Anthony.